This is Adventure Alan, and in conjunction with our new 2021 guide to the best hiking shoes, we're doing individual reviews on some of our top shoe picks. And one of the most exciting shoes for 2021 is the new Altra Lone Peak 5. So I and Katie, who you'll see later in this video, are going to do a dual two-person video review of the new 2021 Altra Lone Peak 5. And sort of what's exciting about this shoe, first of all, is it's got a new midsole foam in keeping with this new high energy efficiency for shoes. So it updated for 2021, it has the Altra Ego foam, which is the high-tech foam from their running shoes. And they've added some durability to the shoe. But of course, many things are still the same about this shoe. It still has this nice wide Altra toe box, and it's got the zero drop for natural foot biomechanics and gait. And it's got this great full rubber sole, moderate stack height, not too tall, not too low. And of course, it's still a great value. It's not an expensive shoe for something that's arguably the most popular trail running and hiking shoe currently on the market. So anyway, know that this is part of our 2021 guide to the best hiking shoes. Check the comment section below this video for a link to that review. It's got the Altra Lone Peak 5 and all the competitors, all the hot shoes for 2021. But without further ado, I'm going to jump into our video review of the new Altra Lone Peak 5 for 2021. Okay, now we're going to talk about one of the most popular shoes, which is the Altra Lone Peak. The oldest model, or the previous model, was the 4.5. The 5 is just out. I actually have another person reviewing the shoe.
Hey there, so I actually just got back from a run in my new Lone Peak 5s, and I am so excited to share with you all what I absolutely love about them. So the Lone Peak is Altra's most classic trail runner, used by thru hikers, backpackers, trail runners. This shoe has been around for years and we've loved it, but the new upgrades on this model just take it to a whole new level. So the main thing we want to highlight is this midsole, this new high energy return foam midsole upgrade. We'll get to that later. First though, the basic design of this shoe, it has Altra's signature wide toe box, which basically is made to fit the shape of your foot. And so what this does in combination with the zero drop design is it mimics your natural stride. So the zero drop means that there is no difference between the stack height on the heel and the stack height on the toe. So when your foot is striking the ground, it's doing so as it naturally would with a bare foot, with the toe box giving your toes plenty of room to spread out. So this is great. It helps protect your knees. It just helps overall your foot and joint health because you're using what you naturally should be. The only thing to be aware of is if you are used to a higher drop shoe, it might cause some initial strain on your Achilles or calves, but you can transition to it easily. Just take it easy on yourself. So digging into this high energy return foam midsole, it just, as I said before, takes the shoe to a whole new level. So Altra has used high energy return foam in their road running shoes for a while now, but this is their first time putting it into a trail running shoe. And it's called the Altra Ego technology. Basically, what it's designed to do is use the energy that your foot is placing upon it to spring you into the next step. So for me, I love trail running, and I have some local trails by my house that I access via road. And what I love about this shoe is that it's transitioning from the road to the trail so easily. So I can bust out a quick mile on the road and then feel just as comfortable on the trail. And I think this makes the shoe just incredibly versatile, especially if you're backpacking and you might encounter a section of road walking or walking on pavement. whatever it might be. So that, in combination with the full rubber outsole with these lugs, gives excellent traction. So far, I live in Utah, there's no shortage of snow. I've been running on icy trails at a moderate grade, and I haven't had to use spikes yet. They do a really good job of keeping me in place. I feel secure. I've been running on ice, snow, a bit of mud, and I have been very impressed. I cannot wait to keep using this shoe throughout the spring and the summer. It's just going to transition so nicely from the trail, off-trail backpacking and hiking, and to the road again. One last thing to go over. The mesh outsole, the upper outsole, it's fully interwoven. So no dust or debris can get in there. This is great. If you've ever been hiking in the desert or southern Utah, you might have had the experience of taking your shoes off and dumping sand down. This shoe does a great job of keeping all of that out. So we love using it in the desert, in the summer. We are super excited about this newest model of the Lone Peak 5, and we cannot wait to hear what your thoughts are on them as well.
Obviously, you can tell this shoe is well used. Sole's pretty worn, it's a little mucked up. I mean, I've worn these shoes. I wore one pair of Altras. I trained to go to Patagonia. Allison and I went and did a whole bunch of hiking in Patagonia, including the Patagonia Southern Ice Shelf. I came back, I trained for Alaska. I guided in Alaska in the same pair of Altra Lone Peaks. Okay, so a few cons to the shoes. This loose forefoot, which is so comfortable, is kind of a double-edged sword. If you're on sloping or steeply technical terrain, your forefoot can slide around this shoe. It can get pretty dicey and unpleasant. So not necessarily the best fit for super technical hiking. We have had no durability issues with the shoes, but some people, I guess it depends on use and the wearer, some people have had some durability issues with the shoe. And finally, this Ultra Ego foam, which is like a 2016 technology foam. So some of these other higher tech shoes over here have a higher energy return foam than these shoes. And on a plus side, these are another relatively inexpensive shoe. I think they're about 130 bucks. So for a reasonably high-tech trail shoe, a good value. Okay, well, we hope you found that review of the Altra Lone Peak 5 for 2021 useful. Obviously, it is part of a larger guide, our 2021 guide to the best shoes for hiking and backpacking, and it has all the hot shoes and the best shoes for 2021. Be sure to check it out. There is a link to it in the comment section below, so go ahead and grab that link. And as always, if you found this video useful, go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and follow the Adventure Allen channel. Go ahead and click that bell for all the new notifications. We've got a lot of new content coming out, including probably some more individual shoe reviews. So until then, this is Adventure Allen signing out.